Today we will discuss the doctrine of election. The doctrine of election is still under section 35 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882. First we will discuss important points. First point, election when necessary, section 35. Second point, exception to the last proceeding for rule. Third point, who can elect. Fourth point, underlying principle of the doctrine. Fifth point, condition of the doctrine. Sixth point, effect of election. 7. Compensation to disappointed donee. 8. Time for election. 9. Mode of election. 10. Exception to the doctrine. 11. Indian law. Point 11 deals with the Indian law. Point 12 distinction between Indian law and English law. 13 suspension of election. So we have discussed all these points. First point deals with when election necessary, section 35. Section 35 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 deals with the doctrine of election. The word elects literally means to choose by vote or to decide on course of action. The doctrine of election is an exception to the general or popular rule nemo det quod non habet, which means no one can convey better title than what he himself has. It is based on the principle of equity and is applicable to all kinds of property, movable and immovable. The, the very foundation of this doctrine is that the person taking the benefit under an instrument must also bear the burden. So next point deals with the election when necessary, section 35, where person professes to transfer the property which he has no right to transfer, and as a part, as a part of the same transaction confirm any benefit on the owner of the property. Such the owner must elect either to confirm such a transfer or to descend from it. We will discuss point number 3. Who can elect? A person getting some benefit in lieu of the losing something can elect. Then we will discuss the next point, underlying principle of the doctrine. First is person taking the benefit must also bear the burden. Second point, the doctrine shall not be allowed to approbate and reprobate. If he approbate, he shall not do all in his favor to confirm the same. Third point, no one can blow hot and cold in the same treat. Next point, we will discuss the condition of doctrine. We will discuss the condition of the doctrine. There must be transfer of property first. Second, the transferor has to transfer the property of which he is not a real owner or has no authority to transfer. Third, the transferor should confirm some benefit upon the owner of the property which he professes to dispose of. Fourth, disposal and conferment of the benefit must be part of the same transaction. Fifth, benefit must be directly conferred on him. Sixth, the beneficiary should have an independent priority right. Effect of the election. Effect of the election. If the election is made to repudiate the transaction, the consequences that immediately are simple. We shall be relinquished of the benefit. Such a benefit reverts or goes back to the transferor. Time for election. In English law, no time is fixed. In India, 1 year is time prescribed. Next point is mode of election. There are two types of mode of election: direct election and indirect election. Exception to doctrine. These are the four exceptions in absence of any condition stated satisfied. First, second, where there is an express declaration to the contrary. Third, where there are not the same instrument, where they are not the same instrument, and D, grant by the crown. Next point, Indian law. Regarding the election, similar provision you will find in section 180 to 190 of Indian Succession Act. Next point, we will discuss distinction between Indian law and English law. In English law, the doctrine is based on the compensation. In India, the doctrine is based on the forfeiture. In English law, no time limit is prescribed for election, but in India, time limit is 1 year. Third difference between Indian law and English law is if the person elect has disability, the court will elect for disabled. In India, election is postponed during the period of disability. Next point, we will discuss suspension of election. If the donee is suffering disability, then there will be a suspension. It means postponement as per the Indian law.